All right, so today we are joined by Brazilian actor and singer Darwin Del Fabro. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. So, Darwin, tell me, how exciting has it been to release your debut album, Revisiting Ellis Regina?
Yeah, it's been such a great moment, such a moving and emotional part of going back to Brazil. I haven't been there for like 8 years. I came just to record this album, so there's a lot of emotions coming up to this album that I put so much effort
Mhm,
to make it possible.
definitely. And how has it been received so far?
It's wonderful. It's a surprise. Just like we had so many views, so many great messages, so much press talking about it. And yeah, I was not expecting. Of course, you always expect that your material and something that you produce is well received, but the reaction, it's just been amazing.
Good, good. So, for those who don't know, who is Ellis Regina?
Oh, Ellis Regina, it's my favorite, and I think Ellis Regina, for those who don't know, is the voice of Brazil.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite singers of all time. She was very important image in Brazil, who in the dictatorship in the 60s was really just trying to get rights and talking about empowerment. And one of the biggest voices there. Uh, Partnership with all the composers, important composers like Tom Jobim and Bosso, and everyone that we know from the beginning of Bossa Nova.
Mm,
Elis Regina was the singer that they were composing songs for it. So
yeah,
yeah, it's a very important person.
sounds like it.
Uh,
So, what initially inspired you to create this album and revisit her fabled repertoire?
so I haven't been real for almost 8 years.
Mhm.
I came to New York. I came to America to build my career as an actor and singer and internationally, and I didn't even visit Brazil. So I thought that it was the right time to go back there. Now using he they pronouns
Mhm.
in the country that still do not know much about what being non-binary means, and we're having a lot of issues, unfortunately. There, we still are the country that most kill LGBT in the whole world.
Mhm.
So I want to bring that image. I want to bring that discussion. I want to bring my favorite singer, take some of her compositions, and bring it to 2024 and to my gender, playing with who I am today and just modernizing a little the message to
Mhm.
uh, a subject that's still a little unknown.
Yeah, definitely. And you also sought to underline the text and emphasize the stories told in the songs.
Yeah, so it changed. I changed some words, and I play with the the gender of it. I play with what she was trying to say at that time and what I am trying to say today. So there is a lot of secrets hidden in each song, and also not forgetting to honor, of course, her and the composers of that time, but trying to elevate to something new.
Definitely. Awesome. So, which song on the album was your absolute favorite to record?
That's impossible. It's impossible because I'm an actor. I treat everything as a storytelling. I treat it as a musical. I treat thinking about a show, thinking about a movie, thinking about all of those things that construct a story. And she was a big storytelling. She has so much power, Elis Regina,
Mhm.
with the words in Portuguese that every single song is different and every single song has a meaning and a moment in my life. So it's just hard to say one.
Yeah,
um
they're all like your little babies, right?
yeah, it is you work so much on trying to change and bring into yourself that I have EPs before.
Hmm.
because of that reason. Because it's not, of course, it's difficult to produce an EP, and a full album, and it involves a lot. And now I have a production that it's becoming easier to do those things.
Yeah.
But also for the meaning of just I'm only gonna put a song there that I actually can sing 5,000 times and not be tired of it.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. So, Darwin, have you always had a passion to pursue an entertainment career?
Yes, yes. I won my first singing competition when I was 3, and then my family comes with like my dad was a model, my stepmother was a model, and then actress. So I was always in that world, but I always wanted to do all of it,
All of
not
it?
only a single thing.
Yeah,
Yeah. So the journey is a little longer for that,
yeah,
and then moving to another country, you
yeah.
can imagine how the things work.
For sure. And so you've been in TV projects and theater productions in Brazil, but here in the US, you really kind of came onto the scene in 2022 with your portrayal of Gabriel in the LGBTQ plus slasher film They Slash Them. So what was it like to be in a film that was very empowering to the queer community?
Yeah, was magical. Having our non-binary protagonist in that genre that I love so much. It's just was beautiful. And also, I think creating being recognized by my uniqueness and the strength of that, I think also is something that I'm trying to push forward. And I'm learning, I'm growing as an artist, as a human being. So it's just if I have a little door to show a little more of what is different, or a little more of what you're not seeing there. I'm
Yeah,
proud because I think that's important in general, and in the business.
definitely. So would you like to pursue like more non-binary roles and plays and movies and TV projects?
I don't see much, so I would say, yeah, I'm an actor, but I don't see much, so I would say yes, and I want more non-binary. I want act characters that are he they, and they are Brazilian, and it's just like that I can bring so much of who I am and my experiences that I think what is out there is already out there. I don't want to do a copy of those
Mhm.
things. I think there are a lot of talented people doing that. So let's bring a little of what I have, and I hope people get inspired by that.
Yeah, definitely. And with Day Slash Them, you got to work with Hollywood legends Kevin Bacon and Carrie Preston. I can't even imagine what it was like to be on set with them. Excuse me.
Yeah, it was wonderful, and it was so fascinating because we were shooting that movie in the middle of the pandemic, so there was a
Yeah.
lot of restrictions, and we really became a family there. And just how open everyone was, how much I learned, and how much they were respecting and want to exchange with everyone around that set. That's what's a big learning for me.
For sure. So, who are some other big name celebs you would love an opportunity to work with someday?
Oh, uh, I like to create my little families, so I would love to go back to work with those who I worked. I love Gavin, I love Carrie, I love Theo, Jermaine.
Mm,
Um, I'm working with John Logan again in the next project, the series, and so it's just like I love to just add more to the colors of the ones that I'm working. But there's so many talented people there. I
mm,
just, if they want to bring something a little different for their scream or theater, because I want to do so much theater, I'm in.
definitely, definitely. So, what are you working on with John Logan right now?
I'm working. I'm working in a TV series, and yeah, it's in the horror genre. It's just fascinating, but we can, yeah, we cannot talk much about it. But it's something very nice, and a very good character that will bring all of those things that I want to show.
Okay, perfect. So, do you have any other music projects currently in the works right now?
So we're just releasing the album, and there's like we're planning the tour starting in Brazil to
Mm,
the end of the year. and then trying to get a little space in America. But because the whole album is in Portuguese, needs to be very well established the places and how we're gonna create that. Because
Hmm.
I kind of created like literally the best musicians in Brazil to this album. Dalia Fischer is the my musical director who composed all the songs, and she brought like some of the musicians who sang with Elias, and so there it's a really important team that I want to bring towards everywhere I go, and
Hmm.
that demands a little more of statistics and
Yeah,
just
yeah, perfect.
availability.
Awesome. Well, when I was doing my research, I read another interview of yours, and I didn't realize how much you love theater, like live theater. So, do you have
Yeah.
any like Broadway? Would you say Broadway is in the cards for you at some point?
Yes, Broadway, it's just again, it's just like this world
Yeah.
of New York of like people unknown.
Mhm.
I'm doing an off Broadway. I'm producing two, and I'm directing a play that I will be as an actor. It's going to be a big challenge, but there are two actors, and we're doing it in a non-profit theater. We're still dealing with times, but it also deals with gender and it's something that we're going to be releasing now in July.
Okay.
So there is theater,
Yeah.
a short run for a play in New York.
All right. Perfect.
Not Broadway yet, but who knows?
Yeah, but who knows? We'll get there sometime. So, what are some other future goals you hope to accomplish with your career?
Um, I have so many. I'm really getting to the opportunities of produce. So that's something that for me it's on the go because within that, and I write too, I can have a little more of chances to show parts of subjects that are not explored yet.
Hmm.
And because I am Brazilian, I want to talk more about Brazil, but I want to America to know this place without the stereotypes of what Brazil is
Hmm.
still here.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
that's
Awesome. All right, Darwin. Well, how can one stay up to date with you?
Uh, all social media, all Instagram, TikTok. I'm all there. Darwin Del Fabro. The album is available on all platforms like iMusic, Spotify, and yeah, it's just put in Darwin Del Fabro. And if you will be able to spell Darwin Del Fabro, revisiting Ellis Regina, which is a challenge, but I like a good challenge. I'm here, just like speaking with you in English. So let them try to make an effort to search for Ellis Regina as well.
That's awesome. Well, then, before we wrap up, are there any other upcoming projects or anything else you'd like to mention or plug at this time?
uh, you know how things are here. Just like you can say much
Yeah.
because then they but there is this project that it's already close with John Logan and this play in New York. Follow me on the Instagram and all the social media, and soon the news will appear there. And you will be the first to know because I know how special you are. So
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. So we'll just stay tuned.
yes.